Leslye Headland didn't call out toxicity. She called out the whole damn operation. Hey everybody, Pete Fletzer here, and today we need to talk about something big, something that's been bubbling under the surface for years, and it just exploded in the most public way possible. Leslye Headland, the creator of the Acolyte, just gave an interview to TheWrap, where she finally said the quiet part out loud. She didn't drop names, but she didn't need to, because every single person in the fandom knew exactly who she meant. This was a very polite, very professional, very public FU to Star Wars theory. And honestly, it was long overdue. In the interview, Headland talked about how she's been part of the Star Wars YouTube ecosystem since before she even made a show for Lucasfilm. She said she knows the creators, she's been watching them for years, and then she said this: some she respects, some are, quote, snake oil salesmen. And then, in her words, there are the racists and the fascists. She didn't have to say his name. We all knew who made an entire business out of, quote, the agenda, the Disney ruined Star Wars, the woke garbage, the now women don't belong in the galaxy far, far away. And if you think I'm exaggerating or taking this out of context, let's look at the receipts, because they're not coming from me. They're coming from Rolling Stone, NBC News, Wikipedia, and a major outlet who's covered this kind of stuff. In January, Star Wars Theory hosted psychologist Sadia Khan on his show called Theory Talks, and Khan said,
"Do we need more women in Star Wars?" No, we don't. No one. Women don't even watch Star Wars. They don't even care about it. It's a man's little thing. Let them have it. But they want to be like, oh, there's such a deprivation. We got to be in it so they can be a mini hero. When you don't have anything outside of your gender as a way of being proud of yourself, you use your gender as a shortcut for entitlement and heroic stances.
And what did Theory do? Nothing. He sat there. He let the entire statement pass without even a single pushback, without a correction, without a single word. He just platformed it to his 3.3 million subscribers. Now, if someone says women don't belong in Star Wars and your reaction is silence, that's an endorsement. And this isn't new behavior. As Rolling Stone reports, he's repeatedly accused Disney of pushing an agenda every time a woman or a person of color leads some sort of Star Wars project. And that rhetoric has helped fuel the same harassment pipeline that drove Kelly Marie Tran off of social media. It caused issues for John Boyega that he had to speak out about. Moses Ingram to receive racist DMs so vile that Disney had to issue a corporate statement. Amanda Lestenberg, who was targeted even before the Acolyte came out. The pattern is real, and it's documented. Rolling Stone also highlighted something beautiful. Thousands of women and girls on TikTok reclaiming their space with the hashtag Women in Star Wars, showing all the women who do love Star Wars, because Star Wars was created for everyone. And that's the point. That's the part Theory and creators like him just keep missing. And while he loves to pretend that he's a lone wolf separate from the toxic crowd, the receipts tell us otherwise. He appears on stage with Geeks and Gamers and Critical Drinker at things like MegaCon. He's co-hosted live streams with RK Outpost and MauLer. He's brought Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers onto his show Nerd Theory. He appears in crossover streams with the same creators who pump out woke garbage thumbnails like they're printing money. This is not someone who's independent. This is an ecosystem. It's a pipeline. It's a coordinated outrage machine. And this is exactly what Leslye Headland meant when she said studios mistake this for fandom, when in reality, it's a business model built on negativity, misogyny, racism, and culture war clickbait. She said the content about Star Wars may soon become more culturally impactful than the content itself. And she's right. Star Wars is not being shaped by the stories as much anymore. It's being shaped by whoever's loudest on YouTube. And this is why I wrote Who Owns the Myth? Star Wars is a living myth, a story that grows because people argue, debate, create, remix, and yes, criticize. Passionate debate is healthy. It keeps the saga going. But what Star Wars Theory and channels like his are doing, that's not debate, that's not passion, that's gatekeeping, that's agenda pushing, that's weaponizing the myth to push out women, queer fans, black fans, and anyone who doesn't match their reflection in the original trilogy's chrome-plated nostalgia. The myth belongs to everyone who's ever enjoyed anything with the Star Wars logo on it, not just the loudest white guys with a webcam and an algorithm to feed. Leslye Headland didn't call out toxicity. She called out the whole damn operation. And honestly, good. It's about time someone with a platform said it. If you want the full story of how we got here, how fandom changed, how ownership of a myth turned into a battleground, and why Star Wars continues to divide even as it unites, that's what Who Owns the Myth explores. And if you don't believe me about any of this, if you think maybe I'm misrepresenting something, well, you can just check the description below, because every single receipt, every article, every source, every collaborative stream, it's all linked below, because receipts don't lie, and neither do the fans fighting to keep this galaxy big enough for everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.